The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the second-year back, Pierre Strong. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
On first down, it's Cunningham. Being chased out left. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. On second down, a run with Strong. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. But some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now the rookie third-round pick. It's Devon Achane. Down to about the 22 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 5. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, right back to Strong. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first and 10, it's Strong. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Pats are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action, now it's Tua. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And on that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. A-Chain now up the middle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Marcus Jones there for the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Patriots 14, Dolphins 7.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Will swing complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down. From midfield, here's Tua. That ball caught. It's chosen. Give him 30 yards there. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Tua going to throw.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Here's Strong to begin the drive. 90 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down. Here's Strong once more. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Cunningham looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Cunningham. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, 61 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, and make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now he's loose at the 40, and he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. They set up the screen to H.A. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. This is caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll look to run with H.A. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the run. Mostert is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Tua. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Cunningham. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for New England. 56 yards. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They'll run with Strong.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
One more time with Strong.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air. And of
both
course,
these
putting
teams
the ball
getting a
in
chance
jeopardy.
to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Two and now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. A give up the middle to H.A. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A nice stick and stop for a loss there from Jalen Phillips. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Second down, here's Strong once more. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's Cunningham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Now Cunningham. Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Crossan. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Give him 32 on the play. Cunningham to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. This one swung outside to Strong. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. On now the rookie fourth-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they have regained the lead. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And he'll just no luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you got to pay attention to this edge rusher every single day. What a hallmark of good defenses? It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's Tua. He's going to air one out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
2nd down, here's Strong once more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. On 3rd down, Cunningham. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
Straight ahead is Strong.
Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
It's about time, fellas. Time to waste. Let's go. Come on, this is our last chance. This is it. We're counting on you.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Cunningham. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Cunningham. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown! Devontae Parker, 39 yards.
And the Patriots are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. That Tua is going to change things up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletion.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Tua.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Deatrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Tua.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Give up the middle to Strong.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Off play action, it's Cunningham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Cunningham looking to throw. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for New England, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out.
Never leave the house without the bag. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the...
Legends on 3, 2, 1.
Guys, go that, please don't. Go that with me. Go that.
Man, they even got enough change in the meter. Double part looking like Bane in the beater. Her friend keep helping detangle the weave. Only jumped in the front seat to play with the speakers. Let them mic blast, stretch my bands. Plus when I stop at my customized vans. Plus I got them up. Plus size Panamera truck. I hop out the roof. Yeah, dime on my left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah, watch look like Chex Mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust down my dad face. Your chain is a neck.
Go that, please don't. Go that with me. Left wrist, go that. Right wrist, go that. Necklace, go that. Sis, go that. This don't go that.
I hit my designer for sneaks. Double demand in the bleach. I'm blocking for sure. I'm popping down Miami Beach. Pull up like LeBron with the heat. I bought a crib in the crib with the orange shit. Beach at my mouth, but I can't see me walking there. I'm with a Tesla, but it ain't no charge of that. I call up Cohen, Brianna, and parking the top box seats. I'm watching Archer. They cop like stop right next to my block and trust fund. Beat, I might drop that hips on the stallion and do.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's free going down the left side.
It's a foot race. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. Give him 58 yards on the ground. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Lamb. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. To throw is Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, they will run McKinnon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone. First down.
And their first down, Chiefs.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They go play action. Now Mahomes under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And a short pickup to about the 25. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Prescott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
First down, Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the
On second down, it's Pollard. 20. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Now Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll run here with Pacheco. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Let's air it out here, fellas.
his man, Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Prescott from the gun. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Steps away to his left. Got a man, that's Richie James. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now receiver in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And again, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Prescott gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down.
And Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
At the 38-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
They toss it down to Pollard.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here's Prescott.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying let's go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete downfield to James. 33 yards that time. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes, flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Prescott to throw it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
Flush to his right.
And he will get out of bounds and pick up the first down. So they catch the defense napping, and the fake spike works to move the chains.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott now on second down.
This one swung out here to Jones.
Touchdown! Ronald Jones, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott now from the 50. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Chris Jones on the stop. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go back to Pollard on second down.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Trying to run for it with Pollard.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time, Prescott on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To throw is Mahomes, rolling to his left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Butker now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it run it run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted. Want it back. Got a problem, never run from me. Have fun with that. Get the W, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. The right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, 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 ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the friends. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another van. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boulder dash. Run it back, running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back. Watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Man open. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes to throw on second down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander the 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll take this one up to about the 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be off
the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Second down, Pollard again.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing, Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a give here to Pollard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard. They'll get it inside the 20.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. 2nd down, Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's running. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now here's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Butker's kick here is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it to 26.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field.
A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Run for Pollard.
Down inside the 40.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The guy out of the pocket there was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A Good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. 36 yards on the play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. As the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. That was a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Gallup goes in motion. Now Pollard. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What's that? Are you kidding me?
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there. Prescott. At
dumped off to Poe. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Here's Pollard again. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Too long for a field goal. Too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Gathered not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now here's Pollard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 1. It's a keeper with Prescott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys will add to their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. On the move to his left. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Mahomes now on first down. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Mahomes now on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. Past the 20.
Down the right sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the...
There he goes left side.
Finding room at midfield. He's on his way. Kadarius Toney.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bunker is on target.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down,
Lamb will go in motion.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Prescott now on 2nd down.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 14. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On play action, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now Prescott.
This one swung out to Vaughn.
Touchdown! Deuce Vaughn, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22.
This is first and 10.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Here's second down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20.
Mahomes.
At the 36-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Fancy footwork at the 45. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Shifts by him. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. Here's first down. Here's Mahomes.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Well, Prescott here to throw. Out to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 1st down, Prescott. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
One final try for Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew,
we got London on the
whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club. My clown way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. And you need better stop. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know it. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be heroic. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Never had a mentor. Only one Scarface. I met her at a club. She twerk better when her heart breaks. Hey, put the one everything that I.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down at 7. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a run there by Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They run. First carry for Damian Harris. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he fires one, but incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So an 8-play drive gets him down there, but play number 9, that winds up a missed field goal.
And they definitely moved the ball well. That's a drive where you hate to come away with nothing.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Hurts.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts on the option right.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Cook up the gut. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing now is Allen.
That pass is caught by Hardy.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 of a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down. Here's Hurts. They set up the screen to Penny. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
38-yard line, second and 9. Back to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That goes out wide to Murray. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Allen now looks to throw. This is caught. It's Hardy. 22 yards there, a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen going to change this at the line.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They run again on first down. Cook. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Rolling to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Rolling to his left. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Harris running straight ahead. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Allen going to change the look here.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. To the air, Allen. It's hauled in by Hardy.
And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Boys, let's finish strong. Right there. Get in there. You gotta score right now.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Now Allen, gotta have this one. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Allen taking it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, Barney, did that just happen? I'll get my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
On second down, this is Harris.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Allen to throw. That's caught by Diggs. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he stopped immediately there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball. And a pretty good burst there as he gets us across midfield and down to the
46. They run again with Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL